little.
Yeah, if that's your scene, if that's your scene.
I mean, that's what I would be doing. I'd be hitting up a bar at least one.
It is. I've been to Evo once. I went in 2013. Very expensive.
Oh, I'm sure. But wait, are we already starting? Is this it?
No, I hope not.
This looks like a button check. This looks like a button check to me. Maybe it's not?
I guess. No, they're going.
Okay, they're going. I mean, they literally sat there and like spammed reflector and. Okay, that was weird.
Sometimes you start a match that way just to see what the other person does.
Yeah, you think it's a button check.
What was that? Run up shine? What is this?
Yeah, this guy's playing Fox like Melee.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Okay, so we got Dr. Tech as the Fox and LFA. I don't know what that stands for, but is that?
That was a good reflector. Maybe that's what he was going for earlier with that run up shine. Was trying to catch something like that. We got Robin with a pretty sizable lead to start, a good 40%. I think this is probably down throw up air range. I've got to be careful with those projectiles, though.
Yeah.
Dr. Tech is obviously looking out for him.
Again with that run-up shine.
Yeah, I don't know if what he was going for there.
That was a really, he grabbed nothing.
All right, finally nails him with that lightning, not getting the reflect. And yeah, this is.
That's not it though.
I guess I'm a little confused. I don't play Robin. Maybe Fox is the percent where it works is already passed. But once you get into the
jab was strong.
That is a good. Fire jab.
It's also fresh.
Very fresh.
So I just want to point out he did that little spin. That little spin animation that BB Smash Dudes just posted that is untechable.
Yes.
A Fox main has to be aware of that. Those are free KOs.
Yes, and it's an interesting tech because it's not something that's new. Like that information is new, but we we already knew a lot of these setups. These kind of like you're dead if you don't tech setups.
Well, but here's the thing. At least for Fox. We used to think, oh, down air up smash is guaranteed sometimes, but not all the time. We didn't know why. Now we know why.
Yeah. Oh, it's something that it put together so many pieces for us. Okay.
I liked the jab. I think you could have done something a little more with it if you had let him drop instead of doing the full jab. But the damage is always appreciated.
So this Fox,
I really like that.
Yeah.
That works. That's a lot of damage, actually.
Yeah, Robin is a character with a lot of cool tech that, not the most common character. So it can be kind of a matchup problem sometimes.
Right.
You face a Robin and you're like, what can this character do? What are the scary percents?
Yeah. And against a fast follower like Fox, you
Fox
can get some pretty weird stuff off.
Very susceptible.
Off of Robin's down throw.
So Fox is definitely fishing for these Fox KO setups. Yeah. You wanted that falling there, all that stuff.
Yeah. LFA is doing a good job not letting him get too close and pressure those kinds of options though.
Yeah, I mean you can. That is one nice thing about Fox. As good as he is, you can just pretty much shield and be. You might get grabbed. You might get thrown off stage.
I think getting grabbed can sometimes be really bad though.
For sure.
Is that
raw?
That was it.
Yeah,
wow.
Maybe didn't have the DI there.
Yeah, maybe not the DI he wanted.
I will say sometimes, I think it happens. People talk about DI a lot as those oh, that doesn't matter. You can DI to that, doesn't count. But in the heat of a game,
yeah,
you get blasted by something.
Great players are more adept at DIing very quickly in those snap moments.
Yeah, but it's not something that you get for free. You can screw it up, as we just saw.
Now LF. Oh man, I forgot the rest of your name. I'm sorry, LF.
LFA?
I think it was LFA.
Yeah.
He was bringing it back, that second stock. So let's see if he can better capitalize. Okay, that was literally what happened last time.
I'll say this, as whenever I play against a Fox, the first thing I always do is jump forward, because invariably that Fox throws out 2 lasers. But
if you have a character that can crouch under lasers, always crouch
also good too. I think LFA's shown some cool Robin stuff, but not the Robin stuff that leads into KOs.
Yeah.
So I would like to see a little bit more of that.
I mean, he won last game. Oh wait, he did bring it back last game.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was a little sloppy, you would be kind of forgiven for.
Wow,
falls right into it.
Because Fox ducks a little when he charges up smash. That was awesome. Good DI out of the up tilt chain. Now he's at a LFA's at a huge deficit.
Yeah, this is just not a good spot. Not getting anything. I mean, that grab kind of worked out in the end, but didn't actually get the conversion.
Dr. Tech is now SJing properly out of all those Robin jabs.
Mm-hmm.
So now LFA's not getting the damage he was getting last time. He was kind of doing those down throw jabs.
Checkmate.
Yep. That's strong.
It is very strong. It's pretty much the thing that makes Robin such a scary character. You know, Robin has a lot of cool stuff, but like, you know, it's Checkmate that actually gets KOs.
All right, the swords.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
That was awesome.
Good presence of mind. That's it.
Yeah. There's nothing. I don't think there was anything he could have
No.
done. He went over the ledge. It was either get down smashed or just die.
Yeah, real bad. But that was really great presence of mind against Robin to grab
the sword and drop it.
Yeah.
What an adjustment made by Dr. Tech.
And that is a matchup thing. Robin, because if you don't challenge that, then Robin gets these items, and they're really strong.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like Diddy or Pac-Man or something, where part of the matchup is taking their resources away from them.
How strange. Going back, is he picked down in City again? I mean, I guess Robin kills basically as early as Fox does with down throw up air.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so for 3 games in a row, Robin held shield, Fox spammed lasers for like 5 seconds, and then they started moving.
Yeah, I guess they just decided that's how they wanted to start.
That's not a lot of edit. I mean, yeah. It's just a how weird. Oh, he didn't SDI out of that one. He's almost there though.
And Dr. Tech is, you know, I do like when Foxes kind of, you know, get a little bit extra damage with their laser.
I think it's great.
But I do think you got to worry about, like, you know, he was on the edge of the stage there, and LFA was on the other side, and Dr. Tech could have run forward and would have had stage control. He could have just taken it, you know. But instead, he decided he wanted to shoot lasers.
I think sometimes building up that damage and forcing pressure across stage can give you a sort of stage control.
Mm-hmm.
Because stage control isn't always who has center stage. Sometimes it's about like your unique percentages and what you're doing.
For sure.
So like if he's spamming lasers and LFA feels like he's going to suddenly lose the lead, then he might just make a mistake.
Ooh, that sword is so strong.
Wow.
Good DI though. Going for a grab.
I'm liking how he's jumping around a little. LFA has not adapted to that. It hasn't been punishing the cross-up jump options.
Yeah. And that is, I think, an advantage. I mean, Fox is obviously a very quick character.
Yeah, he's so fast.
And Robin's not. Robin's pretty slow. So, you know, as a
okay, so that right there, that was a mistake.
Yeah. No, you're totally right that, you know, it's kind of a choice you can make, and it has its own advantages and disadvantages. The disadvantage there was he died, so not a good choice.
Knowing that Robin's projectiles are actually not like, and he was holding left too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that was. I think he should have lived. I mean, I'm not aware of Arc Thunder being that. I mean, of Thunder or L Thunder being that strong. So. Wow.
Yeah, it was very, yeah, but you know, it was still a real bad situation to him. Like, we're
gonna feel bad for spamming lasers, and suddenly you can't stop shooting them fast enough to get a reflector off or anything.
Oh man, LFA is just having real trouble landing here.
Yeah.
Going for that Nosferatu, you know, it's a gives you a little bit of life, but it's
a little too slow for the position he's in. Like getting pressured that hard.
Oh, that was it. Just a whiff. That forward smash was just up smash was just whiff.
And you wonder if that's going to be You wonder if that's going to be how costly that missed up smash is going to be. That was awesome. That forward smash was not.
Yeah, it was not. And Dr. Tech has been pretty greedy on the sides for. Ooh, we're rolling right into that. But pretty greedy on the sides, going for those forward smashes and stuff. And you know, sometimes
that was a grab.
Sometimes you got to go for it with Fox. Is that? Oh,
wow!
Barely avoiding that.
This is getting close.
Yeah, this is. Oh, yep. Nice.
Nice reflect.
Dr. Tech.
He saw it. He felt it. I felt it coming. And obviously Dr. Tech did too.
Yeah, and he popped off a little bit. He had the fist pump.
LFA.
You got, you know, if you play against a character who has a reflector or an absorb thing, and you're that far across the stage, there's only one thing they have to account for, is your random mass full screen Thoron. So there was no reason for him not to reflect.
I understand. Yeah.
You know,
For sure.
Just don't invite that on yourself.
That's right.
You know, it ended.
Yeah, because there was only one. Yeah, you're right. There's nothing else he could have done to attack him except for Thoron.